All right, guys, I have been seeing a ton of questions on all my social channels from you guys and on my app forums about curbing your appetite right now. So my first question is, are you actually physically hungry, right? Because curbing your appetite physically and managing emotional eating are not the same thing. So first thing I want you to look out for is, when was the last time you've eaten? Have you eaten in the last 2 hours? Because if you had, hold on, just a second, it's in quarantine, it seems we've had multiple emergencies on my street today. All right, moving back to the subject matter. Have you eaten in the last 2 hours, right? If you have, it's highly unlikely that you're experiencing physical hunger. Next question is, does like a turkey sandwich sound good, or a steak, or scrambled eggs? Something that isn't salty or sugary. Does that sound appetizing to you? Because if it doesn't, once again, you're probably having cravings, but it's likely that your appetite has not kicked in. Another question is, do you have signs of physical hunger, right? Are you lightheaded? Is your stomach growling? Do you feel dizzy? Do you feel weak? If so, yeah, your blood sugar could be low, but most likely, I'm guessing that's not happening. Now, let's say you are hungry. And in fact, that can happen when you're losing weight, right? Or you've lost a good amount of weight and your body is like, hey, hold on, we're losing too much weight, and it starts to signal your hunger hormones. Well, appetite in large part is controlled by hormones. So how can we trick your body into switching on hormones that make you feel more full and more satiated, and shut off the hormones that make you feel more hungry? Well, honest to God, Now then, let's move on to the tips. Once we've established, let's say you are physically hungry, one of the things we want to do is eat at regular intervals, because we want to stabilize your blood sugar. So you've heard about a blood sugar crash, right? Well, yes, that can happen when you've run out of blood sugar because you haven't eaten for a while, but a blood sugar crash is when we're eating a lot of refined grains and processed sugars. And what happens is we convert it into glucose, which is blood sugar, real quick, right? Our body just rips through it. So maybe for the glycemic index, how quickly food converts to sugar in your bloodstream. Well, processed grains and refined sugars, that happens real fast, right? So then insulin spikes, your pancreas releases insulin. Insulin is a hormone, and part of that hormone's job is to get the sugar out of the blood and into the cells. And it dumps a ton of insulin because you've got a ton of blood sugar, this big blood sugar spike. And what it does its job so effectively that all of a sudden you get a blood sugar crash, and it leads you to feel hungry and craving more crap. So you want to eat every 3 to 4 hours, and you want to make sure you're getting balanced macros, proteins, healthy fats, healthy carbs. Healthy carbs being vegetables, whole grains, beans, legumes. Yes, fruit is okay, but combine it with those healthy fats, monounsaturated fats, polyunsaturated fats, avocado, olive oil, things of that nature. Saturated fats are not the end of the world, as long as it's not from processed meat, or it's hydrogenated or fractionated or filled with garbage. And lean and clean protein. If you are vegan, you could use things like a hemp protein powder. There's a lot you can play with, but all 3 macros. This will stabilize your blood sugar. And your blood sugar is stable. It allows you to feel more full for a longer period of time, because we're not playing this hormone game with blood sugar crashes, right? Another one is, how do we literally expand your stomach without giving you a ton of calories? So when the stomach expands, it releases a hormone called leptin. And leptin says, hey, you're full, chill out, right? Stop eating, you're good here. So you want to play this game called volumetrics, which basically means you're eating food that's going to expand your stomach, but is very low in calories. And this is why I always say, hey, if you're on a diet and you're counting calories, green vegetables are free food, not the oil you put on it or the butter or the dressings, but green vegetables are free food because they're loaded with fiber. They have high water content. They're going to make you feel way more full. They're very nutrient dense, which is great, right? We want all those micronutrients, the vitamins and minerals from the food, but they're really low in calories. So a lot of vegetables, as much as you can. I like to fill up on salad and greens first, and then go, like if I'm having a burrito, but I'll have a Caesar salad maybe on the side, and then a chicken burrito. I end up eating half of my burrito. If I ate the burrito first, I'd eat the entire thing. Another trick is a big glass of water before you eat your food, because literally it's filling you up. And here's an old school trick, actually from the South Beach diet from a gazillion years ago, is a fiber supplement. So you can take a fiber supplement before you eat with your water, and it will literally expand in your stomach, make you feel more full, and it will slow down how quickly you turn your food into glucose, which helps to stabilize blood sugar as well, right? So foods that are really high in fiber, high in water, really high volume, they're gonna make you feel full, but they're low in calories. We fill up on that. Glass of water before every meal, so you pound that water, possibly a fiber supplement. Another one is sleep. You've got to prioritize your sleep. 7 to 8 hours of sleep. When you don't sleep, your body is not producing enough human growth hormone. It's not producing enough of its leptin, which is the satiety hormone we just talked about. And conversely, it's releasing more ghrelin, which is a hormone that makes you feel more hungry, and more cortisol, which is a stress hormone that makes you store more fat and can increase appetite. So you want to sleep. Sleep critical. 2 more things. We did talk about water before a meal, but the purpose of that was to expand your stomach and make you feel more full. But hydration, so often we can mistake hydration for hunger, because when we're dehydrated, we feel fatigued, right? We're tired, we're feeling run down, and we can turn to food thinking we need more energy when really you need to be hydrated. So you want to drink enough water until your pee looks like lemonade, right? You've heard me say this a million times. If it looks like apple juice, keep drinking. That's how you know you're hydrated. Everybody has different hydration needs, right? I don't sweat a ton. I don't live in an extremely hot climate. So some people sweat a lot. Some people need more water. Some people need less. The way you can tell is by the way your urine looks. Lemonade. That's what we want, not apple juice. And consider supplementing. Sometimes, even though this is the lesser of all the evils we've discussed, having micronutrient deficiencies can be mistaken by your body, like cravings or for hunger. So, and by the way, the right amount of micronutrients helps your body make the necessary hormones. It helps your body do everything. And one of those things is making the hormones you need, right? Supporting your body's ability to do that. So consider supplementation. You guys know I've been over this and over this and over this. You guys know that I take an Elias Super Greens blend. I take a collagen MSM glucosamine. I take omega-3s. I take probiotics. I'm a bit of a freak with it. But consider, if you're going to supplement, by the way, and make sure it's a high quality product that's from organic whole foods, so it's more bioavailable. I recommend a Super Greens blend personally that has probiotics, prebiotics, antioxidants, and adaptogens. All right, and I'll make another video for you on emotional eating, because remember, 2 separate things. Like it up, click it, engage, comment, let me know what you want to hear more about.